What's up, athletes? Welcome back. Today we're doing a 10-minute laying down workout. Now, this is a wild card workout. We've got 10 different exercises. We're working for 45 seconds. We are resting for 15 seconds, doing the whole thing lying down on the mat. Now, I love these workouts because these are my go-to workouts when I don't feel like training. When I'm trying to motivate myself like crazy to get started, what I do is I lay down on the mat, I turn on my timer, and I just let my body start to move without any expectations. So I hope that this is maybe what you're looking for today. All right, now it's a wild card workout, so I'm gonna show you your first exercise. We're gonna work for 45 seconds, then going forward, you're gonna know what's coming up in that little box. All right, let's get going, athletes. Our first movement today for 45 seconds is a bicycle crunch. So in our bicycle crunch, we wanna make sure that the low back is flush to the floor. We're gonna extend one leg at a time, bring the knee and the elbow together, really take our time. You may have seen this a lot faster perhaps in other workouts, but our goal here is to establish that connection in the low back and then engage the core by firing every single muscle fiber. And so, if you're ready, athletes, you're on your mat, let's do this. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Take your time here. And again, you're gonna feel that you get way more out of this movement if you slow it down. Now, if your pace is faster than me, then please slow down. And then continue to drive that breath, push that low back into the floor, really focus on extending the leg all the way, straighten out that leg. Good work, athletes. Now, the key to results is really all about consistency. Not about intensity, but about continuing to show up consistently on a regular basis, even when you're not feeling like it, and break. All right, now next, we're gonna reach for the heels here and come up for a hip lift. So we're gonna hold that top position for 2 seconds. And we're starting in just a few seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm placing my hands here behind my head so that I don't push off the arms to come up. Now, the way that we get results is really through micro-damaging the muscle fibers and then allowing them to heal. So we get more results if we show up for just 5 minutes every single day instead of showing up once a week for a full hour. Because when we show up for 5 minutes every single day, we do create that micro-damage and then force the body to heal and regenerate. So we get to do that every single day instead of just once a week. So it's not about really time, it's not about intensity, it's just about doing it and giving it whatever you have. Break. All right, now let's come on to the side here. We're gonna go for a side push-up. So the right hand is gonna come over here around the area of the shoulder, the left hand is gonna come behind the head, and then we're gonna push ourselves up with a small rotation at the top. Now, to find your sweet spot, just shop around for it here. Maybe the hand has to come up a little bit higher. Maybe you wanna place your hand a little bit out, but just look for that spot. And then you're gonna find that perfect position. Then add that little rotation at the top. Good job. And that little rotation puts a bit more body weight on the arm, but also does work the obliques. Good job, athletes. Keep going. And before we switch to the other side, we're going to do one small movement here on this side. Good job. That's it. 10 seconds. How are you feeling? You feel like your energy is coming up? Or do you feel like this is just right for today? 3, 2, 1, and break. So I love to hear from you. You're going to comment to let me know how it went if you have some time. It also helps me to create the content that you would like to see. All right, now flip it over here. Come onto the soft part of your bum, and then you're gonna bring your knees to the elbow. So extend, keep the heels off the floor, bring the knees to the elbow, or you can also follow me here with just one leg, so to modify. But you really wanna make sure that you're leaning back a little bit, staying on that soft spot of the bum. Inhale as you open, exhale as you bring the legs to the knee. Good job, athletes. So great, so proud of you for always showing up for you. That's the stuff. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, let's go ahead and switch to the other side now. We're gonna bring the left hand now around the line of the chest, and we're gonna push up off the left arm. Bring that right hand here behind the head, and then come on up. Now, if you're new to my channel, I want to share with you my story, because I get oftentimes comments about how lucky I am, that it must have come so naturally, and that I was born with the genetics that allows me to do the things that I do. And I just want to share with you that when I was 16, I was hit by a car. I've had surgery on my back twice. In 2012, I was just a couple millimeters away from the process when I had my second emergency back surgery. And I've trained through recovery from surgery. I've trained through pregnancies. I have 2 girls. I've trained through tons of injuries, and I've trained through really difficult life moments. And break. All right, we're gonna now switch onto the soft spot of the bum. And now on this exercise, whatever you did on that first side, just make sure that you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. 3, 2, 1, and go. So I say this to you because my only secret was that I never stopped. And it was a lot to overcome in terms of the ego, because of course the ego thinks I should be doing more. I used to be able to do this. I used to be able to do that. But when we turn the love inwards and we think about just having grace with ourselves and really being proud of the fact that we show up for us, it makes this journey so much more enjoyable. In fact, we download positive emotion and feeling to exercise. But if we're always hard on ourselves, then we associate exercise with a very negative feeling. And oftentimes we end up giving up because it doesn't feel good to show up. And break. All right, let's come back onto the back now. One more time, and we're gonna do a straight leg raise. So hands are gonna be under the hips here, and then we're gonna lift up the legs and then come back down. Now, if you'd like, you can bend the knees, bring the knees in, extend the legs, and come back. So if you're just starting your fitness journey, or you're going through a difficult time, whether it's an injury or it's a life event, just remember those 5 minutes work wonders, and that's all we really need to do. And the showing up for ourselves is what continues to build on that momentum. It's so much harder to get started again once we've stopped for a while, but if I show up and just do a Tabata for 4 minutes, 8 rounds of 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest, I will have downloaded that into my routines, into my schedule, and more likely to continue to show up. Break. All right, feet together now. We're gonna bring the knees wide. Again, placing the hands behind the head. We're gonna come up again for hip lifts. And now as our legs, 1, 2, are externally rotated, we're gonna get a different area of the bum. So just remember to hold that position for 2 seconds in the top, pushing off the sides of the feet. Good job, athletes. Really great work. We've got 2 minutes left, and look at that. We've done a full workout, laying down, just really honoring the body today for what it's able to do for us. And as you show up for you, remember to congratulate yourself, because again, we are creating that positive feeling with movement, with the goal to stay consistent and break. All right, good work. Now, let's go ahead and keep that right knee bent. We're gonna extend that left leg, bring the left hand behind the left side, bring the left hand behind the head, elbow to knee, and then let's go for foot. Inhale and exhale. As you bring your knees together and your feet together, just continue to breathe through this. Good job. That's what it's about. That's it. Continue to oxygenate that muscle. 5 seconds, and then we're gonna switch to the other side. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, good work. Take a couple breaths here as we wind down this workout today. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Elbow, knee, and then touch that foot. And again, move through it with control. It's not about speed. Slow it down. You're gonna get a lot more out of these movements when you move in control. And the reason for that is a lot of our strength gains happen on the eccentric movement that's on the way back. And so if we rush through those movements and just let gravity and momentum take over, and we don't create tension in the muscle, then we get to miss out on those gains. Take your time, breathe through it. A few more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, clean it up, and break. Good work, athletes. Good job for continuing to show up for you. Remember, make consistency your only goal. The only goal for every single workout I show up to is just to show up. The outcome will depend on how I feel, what I ate, how recovered I am. And so thinking about it this way and thinking about it being another deposit in my health and fitness bank account is all it takes for me to keep going. So I hope that that has resonated with you today. I hope that you've enjoyed this. If you have, give me a thumbs up. Let me know how it feels and how you've liked it today. Comment below. I love to hear from you. And if you are new here, please subscribe so that we keep training together. All right, athletes, let's go refuel, rehydrate, and let's meet in the next one. You got this.